Okay, so we are live once again for another week, and this week I'm just going to paint the Freeguild General, who's here. Had him for a little while. Need to come over this way a bit. Yeah, I just started on the horse and the guy himself. So we're going to be painting him this week. So I'm using a different mic, so the sound might be better, might be worse. I have no idea. I have not tested it. So if the guys in the chat could just let me know how the sound is, and if it's bad, I can always switch to the old mic that we usually use. So Mad Cow says, so who are the other two people waiting? One of them would have been me, because I normally just leave the page open. Harry is here, as is Crime Index and Basic Miniature Painting. Says hi all. Hello. So yeah, painting this guy. Last week we were doing the Goliaths. I haven't done any more on the other five. They're still in this stage. I don't know. One day I'll feel like coming back to them. I have been painting. I had these like Doctor Who minis from Heresy. So I've been painting them recently. I'll take some pictures of them to put on the Instagram page. I keep meaning to do that. The old David Tennant Doctor there as well. I just had him lying around for ages, so I gave him a quick little paint job. But apart from that, I haven't been doing a great deal of painting. So, yeah, I need to get my palette. We need some lights on here. Palette can just go over there. House has a weird noise on the mic. I can hear you better, but that noise is loud as well. Is that a USB for a sound card? No, it's just it's just a mic through the mic port. Yeah, when I tested it on my regular camera earlier, that was quite good. So it would be typical, it'll just play up on the stream. I don't have time to test it on a test stream or anything. Crime Index says I'm still bitter for Doctor Who. I know. I'm really looking forward to a Christmas special. I think it was a very clever move, having like the first Doctor. I think he's played by the same guy who played him in that sort of drama documentary thing about him, which is quite cool. Yeah, if anyone else can let me know about the sound, how it is their end, because I can always switch out the mic. I just wanted more Capaldi. Yeah, I wish he was in it for longer. So originally I was going to do like a non-metallic metal on here, and then I started doing it and it just took so long and didn't really look how I wanted it to, so I'm just going to go regular silver now. That sounds like a machine running on the background. Is that a condenser mic? I have no idea actually. This is just the noise of a PC you can hear. Yeah, it's probably just a PC then. I can switch out the mic if that's just picking it up. And maybe this mic is better than the other one that actually pick up the irritating background noises as well. So I'll just do the silver and we'll switch it out. I'll give it a listen back later. So I'm quite intrigued to know what it sounds like. Like I said, I don't have time to test it on a stream. It's fine on the regular camera, but then obviously it's not this close to the computer. And of course the fans are going mental running the stream software, so that's probably what you can hear. Okay. So, bear with. Oh, this is one of these little lapel ones, so. Yeah, trusty blue. You probably can't hear me now. Okay, what about now? We're back to the original mic, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I think it's on there. Yeah. Ah, now you can hear me. Hooray! Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame this little lapel mic is picking up the fans then, really. So, yeah, we won't use that for streaming. I'll just keep it for using the camera. It's a nice little mic. So, I'll pop it, mate. Cool. Wow, he was in there well. Okay, so we'll stick to the trusty blue snowball for streaming. It's worth testing these things. So, let's get to the chat. Harry says he decided to do some high elves for mixed Chaos Dwarf themed Order army. Weird but cool. Nice. They do sound pretty cool. Oh, the crime index got flu. Hope you get feel better soon. It's horrible. Regressed to a Skaven and built myself a nice nest with wool blankets. It's the way to go. Mad Cow got his Warlord. Nice. It's a lot bigger than you expected it to be. Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? That is a hell of a project you got there. Oh really? See now, the weird thing is, you pulled it out but we can still hear you, so I guess you had some sort of double input, which means that the problem is not the mic picking the fan sound up. The only other thing I can think that is possibly that. Can you guys still hear me okay? Because my PC has a built-in mic has a built-in microphone as well. So it could have been that. I had to reset up the webcam on here for some reason. It just decided not to work. So that's probably set itself as picking up sound. So you can still hear me. That's good. I'll have to have a proper play around with it when I get some time. I'll test it all out. You can do like little test streams and stuff. Yeah, so you guys probably know more about this stuff than I do. Alright, I think that's all the metal areas base code. It's not going to be much to this colour scheme in truth. Some red on him. I'll change this canvas slightly as well. I'm looking for hooded heads bits for my Scions. Any tips? Yep, you want either hooded heads from the Glade Guard or the, what are they called, the Wildwood Rangers. They've got really good hooded heads as well. And if there are no Glade Guard ones in stock at Bitzbox, then check back tomorrow, as there might well be. Says, oh yeah, Mad Guy says, oh yeah, the guy you bought from makes the models when they're ordered, which is why they're taking so long to get them. Alright, that's in regards to some of the China cast stuff I've ordered. That's fair enough. I know he's not the best quality caster out there, but I'm not too concerned in regards to the stuff that I've ordered. And it's only just a little test order, just a few little bits and pieces, and if they're not cast the best, then probably get away with it. And he says, I hate that stuff, but I had to learn everything by myself to make my studio because sound engineers are so expensive, so I had to learn even physics, which I hated before. Yeah, luckily in the age of the internet, you can learn a lot of this shit on your own. It's nice to know that there's people on here who know what they're on about, because it's not really my area of expertise. Not by a long chalk. So, yeah, next week's show should probably be the last one of the year. I'll probably take a couple of weeks off over the Christmas period. Hopefully change a few of my setups. So when I come back in the new year, might even have a better setup for live shows as well, which would be quite cool. And I've essentially got two bookcases on the desk behind me. I might take them out of here and put them in the room with all the miniatures and the gaming board and that. So I need a lot of shelves for miniatures and stuff. If anyone's got any ideas on how to store miniatures more efficiently, then please share. I might stick some in foam cases and stuff, stuff I don't use as often. We'll see. I just need to get a load of foam. Ah, yes. I'm glad you brought that up because I want to talk about that. So the feedback post, yep, for anyone who's been on our Patreon or a part of our Patreon. So about the feedback post on the Patreon page, what is your plan? Because I want to rejoin a higher level, but I really forgot about it. So essentially, right now we have the 4 levels, the $1 level and the $5 level and the $10 level. They're pretty okay. You know, they'll probably won't change them much. But the $20 level, so far you get like a bag of bits when you first sign up of your first month, and then you just get other little gifts and goodies throughout the duration of your Patreon. This month I'm sending just like miniatures and stuff to people. I've got a few sort of little characters here on sprues that I've been sending with a chocolatey treat actually, as it's Christmas, and other little bits and pieces have been sent off for patrons as well. UK people should have them very soon, if not already, and the rest of you should probably have them. Who knows with Christmas period, but you'll have them soon, hopefully. But just thinking of what to send people every month is just a bit of a pain. And I do want to have a higher pledge level as well. So them big bags of bits you get initially, I'll probably just have them sent every month on a higher pledge level. Now I put it down as $35, mainly because most of our patrons are actually outside of the UK, and posting them bags cost a fortune. So if we had to post them on the $20 pledge for everyone, we would barely break even once Patreon took their cut, and obviously we're sending these bits and that. It just wouldn't be worth it for us. So I was thinking we could send them on a higher pledge. I'm going like this because it's basically the size they are. And we could send smaller bits bags on the $20 pledge. Or we can keep that going with random little miniatures and stuff. But, you know, I'm asking the patrons what they think, because at the end of the day, it's for them. You know, I want people to sign up, I want people to be happy with their rewards and feel like they're getting value for money. So Mad Cow says, since last week I've done the prep work on 3 Hades breaching drills. Nice. And started on the Warlord. The prep work on the legs is done. Now trying to figure out how I should pin the model. Nice, yeah, big bolts probably. Wow, yeah, I mean that's a lot of prep work. So you have been busy. How says I glue on magnetic sheets on the bases and put them on metal backing things. Backing and then store. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's a possibility. I think I need to change everything. How everything is stored, all my setups. I just need to change the lot, because right now it's just not efficient or convenient. So yeah, that's my plan for the next few months. Really got to be more efficient. This needs a good old shake. Ugh. Do you see that video? That guy, he got basically a jigsaw and he attached a clamp to it and then clamped on a paint pot and had a jigsaw on and the paint just went. Yeah, that's a good idea. I need that in here. If you haven't seen it, I think it's on the Age of Sigma Facebook, like the fan Facebook group. Just the right grey. I'm shaking this one up. Yeah, I better start with Celestial Grey actually. Then we can move on to Alphone. Oh, he has got metal gauntlets on. Maybe I'll paint them silver as well. I'm so afraid of dust that I have nothing on shelves. I'm too scared. Yeah, that's another part of it. I do have some dusty miniatures. It's not so bad for stuff that gets frequently used, but the stuff that sits there for a while, they do collect dust. They make a good backdrop for video intros and stuff, but yeah, I get where you come from with that. Okay, I'm just laying down base colours here. I might do his flag white actually, so I'll stick with the grey. I just go over areas that just hit with the darker colour. I just realised I haven't shared this stream on the social media as I normally do. That's probably why there's not as many people in here at the moment. Let's have a little share on your Facebook. Oh, I want to put it on the Bitzbox page, not on my own. And there we go. Okay. And we're back. Right. So next up I think I'll just base coat his skin. And we need to think of a colour for the horse. So next thing, do you guys think that the upcoming release for Undead is a new range or a boxed game? I don't know, I'm really scared of like them 2 miniatures we've seen will be the only releases for it. That'll just... no, I'll be so disappointed with that. I don't know. It could be a little game, but it would surprise me to have one so soon after Shadespire. I do like these little games GW come up with, but if they just do too many of them, then that's just going to start getting annoying. I'd like it to be a little expansion type thing for Age of Sigmar. It just feels like Age of Sigmar and 40k have been really neglected lately. I know we had the Death Guard release and we're getting codexes and stuff for 40k, but yeah, there just seems to be a lot of stuff for the boxed games at the moment, which is nice, but there's only so much to have so soon. There's still a lot to release for Shadespire, so I'd be surprised if it's another game. But we shall see. I'm quite excited by it. I see some people are moaning because Age of Sigmar's sort of going a bit grimdark. I'm waiting for the Skaven Warband, yeah, me too. Quite excited by that. I do like Shadespire, I must admit. I must actually paint my Iron Jaws and my Undead for it. I really must. Jigsaw paint shaking is horrible for airbrushing because you scrape the dry paint from the walls of the hot loose. God, yeah. Oh, that must be absolutely nightmare. That's the worst. That is the worst thing in airbrushing, when you get the little loose dry bits of paint clogging up your brush. Yeah, God. I'll bear that in mind if I ever really want to shake up paints too much. How said, what did I miss? What's Skaven? For Shadespire, there's a Skaven warband coming out in the new year. And hopefully that, yeah, there should be Fire Slayers as well. I don't know when, but they should be the next ones after, which would be pretty cool as well. I'll probably end up getting all 8 of them. They're not a massive investment. Yeah, no, it's not. There's nothing for Age of Sigmar. Just box games. Just a box games now. That Shadespire didn't grow in my heart yet. It's quite good. Ah, the Spiked Claw Swarm is what they're called. Cool. Yeah, it's good. It's not Age of Sigmar good, but it's quite good. I haven't played any 4-player games. I think they would be quite fun. Yeah, that's the best thing about it. You ain't got to paint too many miniatures. I actually managed to get 2 warbands painted. It's amazing. Black. There's nice miniatures in it as well. I think all the miniatures they've released for it have been really nice. Can you call Shadespire a tactical game from 1 to 10? I guess 1 being not so tactical and 10 being... It's probably more tactical than it is when I play it. Obviously it's got a deck building element to it, so I guess, you know, there's some tactics there to build your deck. When it comes to the actual game, I haven't found them to be too tactical. You either just try and obtain your objectives or just kill people. And it's only 3 turns, which means you can't really play any long game strategies. And you don't have much options in the factions, no. I mean, there's some sort of tactical elements to them. To try and get your guys inspired is always a bonus, but Again, being only 3 turns, some factions find that harder than others. But I think as you use cards and you draw random cards, there's a lot of luck involved as well, and the same, you know, you roll on dice on top of that as well. So I think there's a lot of luck. There's probably as much luck involved as there is tactics to win the game. So yeah, I'll probably just give it a 5. Sit on the fence with it. It's still enjoyable. And okay, so we were 7 people when you started, now only 3. Yeah, obviously I'm not very entertaining at the moment. So as Harry said, it's really hard to do that, to be honest, on the tabletop. Last year I started to write some rules, 50 pages so far. Pure tactical game. Oh, excuse me, like for example Age of Empires. I don't think I'll ever finish it, and if, what to do with it then. Well, I suppose you could play it with your buddies. Make up some cool miniatures for it or something. Yeah, to actually like create a game, get it published and stuff. It's a massive investment. But still, if you can write some fun rules, why not just try them out with your mates sometime? I'm just doing the flag, which is going to be white, because I'm stupid. Just want to make life hard for myself. Benny Boy Santa's here. Good evening. Quality of viewers over quantity is more important. Absolutely. Absolutely, we certainly have quality here. That you can't deny. I even have villagers gathering wood and iron and things. Wow, it's very Age of Empire. Yeah. It's like my Primaris Marines. There's a reason why you haven't seen me paint any of them for a while. And not just the fact that I don't like Primaris Marines. No, this guy, he's going to be part of our city. We haven't got a name for our city yet, but it's a Bitzbox city. So obviously red and white got to be involved. Actually done a steam tank. I don't know if I showed this off last week or not. I've done a steam tank for the city as well. Nice little model. Moving wheels. Yeah, I quite like steam tank. I'll probably put it on a base at some point. But I don't know how we're going to base our city. Because it's like a collaboration, this city. Between me, Wayne and Jab. I think they've done some... Yeah, they've done some miniatures for it as well. They're probably a bit further ahead than I am. Has anyone got their hands on the Dark Angels Codex? From what I've seen so far, it's all a bit meh, not impressed. No, I haven't actually. Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm trying to put my phone on charge. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy. I painted it in about 2 hours, that steam tank. So I'm quite chuffed for that. Yeah, no, I haven't... Normally I buy most of the codexes. They're handy to have when we're doing film and stuff. But I haven't invested in the Blood Angels or Dark Angels ones. Mad Cow says he got it today. I mean, I don't expect them to be brilliant. Didn't bother unpacking it because there's more Marines, yeah. The new sort of Lieutenant miniatures are okay. They're just nothing special, are they? It's nice they've got little upgrade things. I'd like to send a bit more on them, but it's still nice nonetheless that you've got Blood Angels and Dark Angels upgrade sprues. Would love to see that for more chapters, especially Crimson Fists. No doubt they'll probably do a Space Wolf one when they get their codex. And probably just leave it at that. But one of my... I won't say the biggest issue I have with Primaris, but one of the issues I have with Primaris is that they're just so bland. They're so bland. So at least these upgrade sprues give them a little bit something to make them a bit more interesting. Let me just mouse that away. So yeah, plenty of layers of ultra and grey to get a nice white. But it'll be worth it in the end. Jay Thomas is here. Evening. Thanks for joining us. See, it's good for all the people joining late because they didn't have to deal with the sound issue at the beginning. The group is gathering, yes. We just got some latecomers, that's all. Vandus is here as well. See, everyone's coming now. Okay. Landa says, what is that? Do you mean this guy? He's just my Empire General, or Freeguild General, I should say. Just convert up a bit. If that's what you're asking. Jay Thomas said I had to work. Stupid adult responsibilities making me late. Yeah, but there's the only way to pay for this expensive habit, isn't it? So, a tiny little bit of crap on that saddle. Knife. Do I have a knife? Never find my knife. It's here. My work of late, Beastmen, or mainly trying to. Well, I tried for Brave Herd abilities. They're okay, but meh, a bit situational. The stone concept is nice, but extremely limited on mainly melee-orientated army. Yes, I'm not really familiar with the Brave Herd stuff. All I know is you can make a good little gore half format out of them. Don't say adult responsibilities. You'll wake up Mad Cow. Oh, he's awake. He's just biding his time. So I need a colour for the saddle. Well, I'm just going to do... some brown in there. Just some brown up near his bum. So switching to Chaos General Alliance, so I can add as well Zinch Agonites, Zangors and such. And there's also Beastmen. Yeah, I'd like to do some Zinch stuff again. The Zinch stuff we had on the channel before, I think it was mostly Wayne stuff. I'm not sure if he even has them anymore. But I've got some Skyfires I wouldn't mind painting up. Need to do a bigger squad of them though. They seem to work better in larger squads. I think we'll just do black. Do black on the saddle. Or maybe we'll do a dark grey. Let's do a dark grey. Actually, let's do Dark Reaper. That'll look quite nice. I've been procrastinating in respect to the hobby this week. It gets like that sometimes though. Painting each is a pain in the ass. After my 3 Skyfires, I stopped buying them. Yeah, I should imagine they probably are. I just haven't painted any. I've had them since they come out. I don't know. I got in a bad buying way earlier in the year. I bought the Zinch stuff. I bought the Caradron Overlords. Most of them still aren't even built, let alone painted. I do like the Zinch stuff, mind you. It's just, I just can't be bothered. I got loads of Zangors and the Acolyte guys. Although I don't like the Acolyte guys. I think they're a bit shit. So much detail, which is good, but painting it is a chaos. No pun intended there. I've got skin and armour painted on Ash Gang, but that's taken me all week to do that much. Yeah, I mean, there is so much detail on the Necromunda miniatures. That's why I got a bit fed up with the Goliath ones, because they were just taking me so long to do. I just know once these lasers are done, it's going to be a while before anything else finds its way to the workbench. Well, with Christmas looming as well, it'll probably be hard to find time to get much done over that holiday period, I'm sure. So I'm just going to do these reins in black. Why not? This brush is not playing ball tonight. I've been using these scale colour brushes for ages and they've been really good, but tonight it's playing up. One thing I've been painting as well, actually, I've been painting something else, not just for Doctor Who minis I showed off earlier. I have been painting up the Medusa. Ooh. You can see her. She's almost done, I just got to do her hair and finish the gold areas. I thought I wouldn't paint her in the stream as she's almost done. I thought I'd just paint something. Even if the new Snap Fits go up for pre-order this weekend, it'll be another week after that before I get them. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. I'll pick them up eventually myself, I think. I'm just quite curious to see them. Not so much the aggressors. But I like the idea of a big Snap Fit Dreadnought. And of course the Nurgle stuff. The little Blight Hauler we've been waiting so patiently for. Can't wait to see the Craig's Highlands showcase video when City is done, or even update vids. I'm addicted to showcase videos. We should do more showcase videos. I've done showcase videos for most of my armies. I think now. I've got another little Blanjitsu warband I want to paint up. And then maybe I'll showcase them. Nice work, I like the purple and gold scheme. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking around at different colour schemes for Medusas online, and I saw someone did a purple one and it looked really nice. So I thought, yeah, I'll go purple, and then I thought I'd add yellow and gold. As obviously they complement the purple really nicely. So yeah, really happy with how she's turned out. Yep, I'm waiting for a new Nurgle monster tank and the Dreddy kits. Yeah. So I don't even know what's happening under this saddle. I'm just gonna do the whole thing dark green, but you're not gonna see it once the general's sitting on top of it, so it's a bit too much. I'll just do it all dark reaper. Oh, I did a little bit around there. Sweet. So we're getting most of the base coats down now. I'll do a beard. What's going on around here? I think that's probably going to be metal again as an area that we're not really going to see. So metal on there. I've got to do his hand as well. He's got a knife underneath his shield. I can barely make that out. There it is. Neaten up on here as well. Yeah, he's coming along alright. Give him some. No. Let me say to go white on the trousers. Let's just go brown. Okay. So let's paint his beard. That grey. Samuel Fry says, any vampire players here? Madcow says he was almost one. And Madcow also says, should make some canine models and call them borks or some pigs. And call them porks as alternative orc minis. That does sound quite fun, actually. Yeah, I've got a small undead force, but unfortunately no vampires within it. I'm all about the death rattle and the night haunt. Need help deciding between Ghoul King on Terrorgeist or Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon? I've played against the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist a few times. They're very good. If you're going for more of a Flesh Eater Court army, then definitely, because they have such good synergy. Harry says he's got 6,000 to 7,000 points worth of vampires, so yeah, he's the man. He's the man. If recent pre-orders are any indication, it'll be 1st of January before they hit shelves. Yeah, I don't really know how GW operate over the Christmas period with their pre-orders, so it could well be. Daniel Fry said used to go to Lackham College with you back in 2010. I don't know who that's talking to, but fair enough. I'm just adding the gold details now, so he's got gold on his shield. Oh, this way. I keep forgetting this camera's inverted. It probably doesn't need to be now. Yeah, but Terraghost is an amazing looking model. It's beautiful. I always found it a pain in the ass to play against them. That said, my Beastclaw Raiders didn't have too much trouble in the Path to Glory campaign. But you do need something good. And Harry says I would always take the Ghoul King. Could bash it and make a Vampire Lord and Terraghost. Yeah, at the end of the day, you could just make... You could make a separate rider for it and then switch it out. Yeah, I mean, you can't ride one, but you could maybe call it a zombie dragon in games if your opponent's happy with that, but like I say, I don't know what the Vampire Lord's like on the zombie dragon, so I'm not the best person to ask. Green stuff a saddle. Cool. I love the massive ornamental head crest this guy's got. Oh, there we go. These bits need to be gold as well. Love the Death Shriek, Mortal Wounds, and the Fanged More Wound Roll. 6 causes 6 mortal wounds. Not reliable over time, but too good to pass up. Yeah, and trust me, I've been on the receiving end of both of them, and it is not pleasant. I mean, it's a solid option. Still forgot to paint his bloody hand. What's Malign Portent gonna be, you reckon? Yeah, we were talking about this earlier on in the show. Not long before you turned up. And yeah, my guess would have been a new campaign. I'm just concerned it might only be them 2 new miniatures. That would really annoy me. I want to see some new units for Death. Really want to see some new units for Death. Not just 1 miniature. And I want some new terrain for Sigmar as well. I don't want that. Also been looking at Neferetta and Mortark of Blood. Command ability is really good. Cool. I do love the Mortarks. I think they're brilliant miniatures. DC says, getting any more parts in, a lot of stuff out of stock, specifically Blood Angels. Yeah, we restock stuff every day. And we probably sell even more stuff every day. Blood Angel stuff probably in the new year now. I don't think we've ordered or got any coming before Christmas. I did restock the Sanguinary Guard last week. Problem is, all the good shit goes very quick. And it's all got to be cut up before it goes on the site, so it's a long, lengthy old process. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately for us, but things sell out a hell of a lot quicker than they go on the site. No, we're always looking at ways to improve it though, so one day we'll be a bit more on top of it. J. Thomas says, preaching to acquire. I haven't played AOS in months, waiting for an update to my Death army. Yeah, Death just got such a bum deal out of Age of Sigmar. But in a way, so did Order. Well, I'll say if you don't include the Stormcast, but it's still got Cadron Overlords and Fire Slayers and stuff. But yeah, we need a nice, just a few new stuff for Death, that'd be nice. Harry says I've sent the pics and posted on the Bitzbox Facebook page, I think. Oh yeah, your Neferetta on the Ragnarok. Yeah, I remember that. Prefer skeletons to ghouls, cheaper, way cooler looking, and look better in an undead skeleton themed army. But Ghoul King on Tergos has no synergy with skeletons. Yeah, I mean that's like if you play pure fleshier courts, and you do get a lot of synergy, and it does really make a difference. But yeah, skeletons are cool. Anyone have any experience with the Morghast Archai? Van says yes. -2 rend, 2-inch reach, 3 attacks each. Crazy. Yeah, they're good. Experience and smiting them down with righteous fury. Oh, I guess my brush. Oh. So we've got quite a lot of gold on this dude. Yeah, they seem like a solid choice. And again, they are beautiful miniatures as well. And guys are just making me want to get some more stuff for Death. I actually have 2 unbuilt Mortarks, so yeah, one day I'll build them up. My experience with them was I sold the last box some days ago. Chat's getting a bit heated. Staunch defender for Castellan Light. 1+ save of rerolls on 1. Do you smell that? It smells like cheese. That went so fast, that really did. Let's do all this in gold. Let's be lazy. Already been through that, thanks. Turned, stabbed, impaled, smashed, crushed, stomped, and sliced. And that was just from the orcs. I'm flattened by trees. Yes, Deathral definitely needs some serious love. We can but hope. I'd like to see some elf stuff as well. We've had little teasers and stuff. Is the next campaign Nurgle vs Undead? Is that when Malign Portent? Is that what it's going to be? So I don't know. We need new death models and abilities. Amen. He's just serious love for Death Rattle, yeah. 1,000 skeletons smashed from Vandus's hammer. Would it make sense for a vampire lord to ride a giant bat? The bat is a symbol of vampires. Fuck GW. It'd be nice to have that as an option. Problem with skeletons and vampires and such, they're all too generic. So it's too difficult for GW to protect the IP on them, so they love their more unique stuff. The whole army is just too cool looking, looks like Army of the Dead from Game of Thrones. A new zombie kit would be meh. Better zombies on the market, but are they needed? Yep. I don't know, they'd have to be sort of Poxwalker level, wouldn't they? I'd say yes. It wouldn't hurt to have some better GW zombies, because the ones they have are just ridiculous, aren't they, really? Who cares about new zombies? Zombies are crap. And then again, look at the bat swarms, even though I could green stuff some better ones. It's like from 1758. Yeah, they're quite poor, aren't they? Yeah, so we've got a new miniature and the Chieftain Queen. I mean, that it could be like that Malign Portent thing could just be something to do with Warhammer Quest, maybe. Who knows? I just want to see if I want to see something else for Age of Sigmar. Have we not had anything? Have we not had anything since Caradron Overlords? Is that right? That just seems so long ago. Maybe it's my fever talking, but I would kill for some new Rough Riders. Yeah, I think they're dead. They're dead. They weren't in the Codex, were they? So I doubt we'd ever see them again. Didn't zombies get like 4 attacks each and mortal wounds on 6 if you put a corpse cart near them? Oh, I don't know. That sounds quite good though. You don't like undead? Morghast Archai are heavy hitters. You haven't fielded enough Mongols yet. Ask Craig, he can tell you. Yes, Mongols are amazing. I bet Stormcast get new models before death. Obviously. Space Marines of Sigma. Yeah. Founder says we'll always be first in line. Of course. If there isn't at least one big release for Space Marines and or Stormcast a year, then GW will just collapse on itself. Everyone in the studio will just go insane. Yeah, it gets boring, doesn't it? There's so much cool shit. And so much potential of Age of Sigmar and 40k. And Mongols are now -1 round instead of -2. No way, worth 400 points. Did they not get a points decrease though? I thought they did. I used some dudes on Terrorbirds. They are gorgeous. Yeah, they were stupidly. Yeah, stupidly. They were stupidly OP before. They were a bit ridiculous. Fought against 2 of them at 1500 points. Nasty enough. That's just, yeah, I remember you saying about that. That's some cheese right there as well. It used to be 8 attacks, -2 rend, 2 damage, ignore rend, 3+ save, ignore wounds, mortal wounds on 4+. Jesus. Recover D3 wounds on damage deal. Don't even need to kill stuff like the vampires. And yes, it's 400 points. Try to get rid of 2 in a game and you'll see. Here's how our horsey's looking, for anyone interested still. All the base colours down apart from the youths. And then this dude. I got a lot of paint on my fingers. 80% of the games you do is objectives capture. Big bases are like those on a nearly invulnerable model who don't die as easily except mortal wounds. It's nasty enough to handle. It's a monster that ignores a rend. Seraphon ignore -1 rend army wide. Nice. Looking nice. Thank you. Yeah, he's coming out alright. Not bad for just base coats. I'll get some washers on it. If you haven't got paint on your fingers, you're doing it wrong. That is very true. And hello, John Kidby. Another new name in the chat. So, I don't really know what colour hooves are. Are they like a dark bonish? Let's have a Google. Yeah, sort of. Obviously, it varies. So, the colour we shall use. I'm going to use Xandri Dust. Wish to stop vibrating at me, I don't care. Sacrifice says ignore -1 rend. Whatever they fail, it's 2 damage or 3 damage if you roll those 6 hit rolls. Yeah, 2 damage is nasty. Never had a problem getting the Mongols versus Seraphon. Actually, they fear it more than I do them. Oh, J-Tom says, who's a black or dark grey? Well, I've seen somewhat like a dark bone. But then now I'm thinking that, yeah, like Storm Raven fur would actually look quite nice. Yeah, I'm going with you. I'm going with you. Go away, Xandri Dust. And because I like Storm Raven fur as well. If I can find it, there we go. Problem, it's not the Mongol 400 points, it's the rest who's the problem. Samurai says, great looking model, well painted, thank you. It's still the base coat stage as well, so all I'm doing is painting within the lines at the moment. Barely. So yeah, I'm at this stage now where I haven't bought any new miniatures for a while. Just trying to clear a backlog. I mean, I bought the Necromunda stuff, but trying to clear the backlog now. I've still got loads of stuff on my elves, still some of the stuff we built a few weeks ago now. Got my Dark Riders on the desk to do as well. So the Christmas period will all be about trying to get rid of this backlog. Never use a Mongol, but maybe I should. You never used one, can I slap you in the face? Yeah, that's a beautiful model as well. And for those who didn't see earlier, I was painting some Doctor Who minis recently as well. It's all Matt Smith and David Tennant. I will, I'll put pictures on our Instagram and that when I get round to it. Another plan to have, I want to do as well, is have like proper photos set up, because at the moment I just haven't got a decent setup for pictures, as you can probably tell from some of the ones that you might have seen from us. So I'm just going to neaten up. There's all the hooves, isn't it? Yeah. Just going to neaten up some of the gold areas. Then once these gold areas are neatened up, I can start adding some washers. How are we doing for time? That's good. We'll have enough time for them to dry. There's a lot of little details in strapping, but we'll worry about that later. Because right now I should be able to wash the horse in just one colour. Which of course is Agrax. Yeah, we'll do Agrax. I might do some non-oil on the metal. Some metal places. But I think mostly Agrax will be fine. So we'll start with these areas. That's a bit hard to see on this camera. Don't do Agrax on gold. Yeah, I'm doing Agrax on gold. Sometimes I do, I use Druchii Violet on gold a lot. Usually, but that's not the sort of gold I want to go for on these. Oh, that's a silly move there. Just mop that up. Wait for the gold to fully dry before you slop shade on it. Mongol is a must for competitive army-wide. Randomized one can be ignored, but not entirely. Mongol is a nastier hitter than it. That is a tank, basically. Yeah. Give him a Mystic Shield and boom, 2+ armor save that ignore Rens. Yeah, that's a good tactic actually. And Predos had a contest and I won that A577 APC model. Nice. Congratulations. So I'm more worried about doing the Agrax on the silver. I'm going to leave it to non-oil on there, I think. But around these areas, that'll be fine. Okay. Vandus is in a mood today. Use the Reikland Flesh Shade. No, I want more contrast. They fit into a Death Army really well. Probably on tabletop as well. Vandus is a hillbilly. Yeah, I think the Mongols fit alright. Table currently rolling too many sixes. Hopefully when you need sixes. Agrax. And then we'll come back to the... Well, the general can mainly be non-oil. That's what I meant. I was Agrax. Non-oil. Non-oil. Yeah, I mean... I usually use purple. And sometimes Flesh Shade. I've got the gloss Flesh Shade actually, which I use for gold sometimes, but for this I just want a higher contrast, and then I can wash other areas with it as well. Just being lazy. You want more contrast, Reikland Flesh Shade. It's not dark enough though. John Kiwi said, Reikland's good for more reddish gold, but if that's not what you're after, then Agrax is a better bet. Thank you. Someone's in my corner. Yeah, that's what we've got at the moment. You can see it just adds a nice dark line around the gold as well. Oh, it's a bit hard to see on this bloody camera. Well, it's not the camera's fault, it's the setup, but... Yeah, it's just added some nice definition to him, so... He's looking okay. Painted these for like 2 years ago. Let's have a look. I haven't got it through yet. It might take a little while because there's pictures. But yeah, we'll probably all hear the noise when it comes through, as we tend to do. Why is this flashing at me? Alright, yeah. So I'll wash for general in Nuln oil. Even his little beard. We won't do his crest or his gold areas. Spear there. Lance, I should say. I still haven't painted his hand. Terrible. I'll come back to that. Again, there's odd little details on him what he's doing, but that's fine. And look away, Vandus. I'm gonna shade his gold areas. Jay Tom says I should really be painting mohawks. Yeah, you should, because at the end of the day, they're quite easy to paint, aren't they? I did find they do add a lot to them Escher miniatures as well. The mail don't do the ding anymore. It should do. No, that's come through and I haven't got the ding. Where's the ding? Ooh, we have some demiglyphs. Did anyone see Peachy's demiglyphs with the elves on top? Oh, I need to copy that. Let's get this up. So for anyone who's new to the show, email address at the bottom, you can send us any pictures of anything you're working on, whether you're building them, painting them, or old miniatures you want to show off, and I'm happy to share with the rest of the group. So, or anything that you want to share, really. We've had more than just miniatures on here in the past. Obviously, they've got to be appropriate. Madcap says, quality go down to like 200 for anyone else. That could just be when I was just loading up the image. I always had to download it from the email. So that could have maybe affected the quality. Hopefully it'll pop back up. But yeah, these are the demiglyphs that Vandus has sent. And yeah, gold, red. I like the colour of the actual demiglyphs themselves as well, actually. That's quite a nice scheme. They look very nice indeed. I really like them. Any pictures and anything you want to share. Where is my personal nude folder? I say appropriate stuff. Although you can happily share it with me, I just won't share it with the rest of the with the rest of the stuff. Yeah, you know, the rest of the show. Fana says no. Crime Index, I'm thinking about getting a box of Goliath, maybe getting Eversaw stand in from one of them. Cool. They're a nice kit, they're a really nice kit. They are a pain to paint because there's so much to them. Obviously I was painting them last week. And there's a picture of them finished on the Instagram page. And yeah, the other ones are just at this stage. I will get round to finish them. The gold details take a little while. It's a bit off-plan at the moment. But, lovely kit. I really like the Necromancer stuff. I'm really looking forward to what's going to come out in the future for them as well. And hopefully get some games in the new year. Probably won't have time to do any before now. 2018, the year Sisters and Slanesh finally get new models. Who knows? Who knows? I'm kind of losing hope now. I was really hopeful that we'll see Plastic Sisters, and now I'm just losing hope. Of course, the internet will just collapse on itself when that happens. But I do think we'll see Plastic Sisters at some point. Who knows? It could be 2018. A lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to come out in 1 year. It's amazing how much stuff has come out in the last year. You sort of forget about some of it. Fingers crossed, Mad Cow, but don't hold your breath. That's pretty much the way it goes. As for Slanesh, I don't think we'll see anything ever. I just can't see it, which sucks because I love Slanesh stuff. Last Sisters model was the Immolator back in 2004. Celestine doesn't count. Nor does the Finecast Canoness, Hellstriders, or whatever the last Slanesh release. The last Slanesh release could have been them chariot things, which are shit. Off the top of my head, that probably was. I've got like 3 of them. And like they're still on sprues. They got like 6 sprues for each model. It's crazy. I don't know, I've sort of really fallen out of love with demons. I just look at my demon army, I just... ugh. Yeah, you forget because most was shit. Yeah, I only got 3 of them because they come in that... Is it a start collecting box they've got, or just a box of a lot of stuff grouped together? I wanted the other stuff. I think it just worked out cheaper. I got 3 of them. I hit you in the head again. I need to wash his skin, which I won't do in Agrex. Madcasters, I have 12 of them. Wanted 3 of each type. Wow. Must for Slanesh lovers, those big models from the Canadians. ... 1 sec. What was the company name? Miss Miniatures. They got some good stuff. Or are you thinking of like Creature Caster? They got good stuff. Crime Index. Going to bed now. I'm starting to hallucinate. Oh no. So thanks for joining us and good night. Madcasters have got a Kickstarter one. Nice. So the horse is drying nicely. It is Creature Caster, yeah. Have a nice evening to Crime Index. Enjoy your sleep. And thanks for joining us once again. Sad Part Customs. Yeah, I'm waiting for a nice custom build from my ChinaCast stuff. It's going to happen. I love the other models, but they're just damn too expensive. Yeah. How often have we all said that? Okay, he's looking cool. Shade washers just make everything look better, don't they? So I'll use this drying time to put some of these paints back, or try to. I want to get all new paint racks as well. So much I want to change. Just fed up with everything. I got one of these paint racks where it stores all the paints sort of sideways, which is just not good. Paid like €70 for a big thing with transport, plus 36 for picking it up on customs. After all the paperwork and 1 month waiting to get mail at home to pick it up because I couldn't till I didn't have the mail. Yeah, customs is a bitch. There's not really so much paperwork to it in this country though. We just get a thing through the door saying you've got to pay a customs charge, and it gives you a link, you go and pay it, and then they send it a few days later. But it is a pain in the ass, because it's not cheap. I say that every time I look at starting a new army, or adding something to one of my armies, or pretty much every time I look at the internet. Yeah. Madco says I have to pay an extra 24%. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what percentage works out over here. And to add to that, customs ladies at reception are bitches too, older asshole ladies who are idiots. Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to deal with anyone when it comes to that. It's fine over here, you just pay the money and then they'll just deliver it at their own convenience. You ain't got to talk to no one or worry about anything. The only time you get any issue from customs is if you're trying to import something illegal. But that's what they're there for, isn't it? So I'm mad I still don't feel as bad for you as I do for New Zealanders. Yeah. Yeah, Australia and New Zealand just got such a bum deal, haven't they? That's what he's looking like at the moment on the horsey. Looking right? Yeah, it's crazy how it all works out down there. It is crazy. But then don't forget that they all earn more money than we do. Apparently. And they have better weather. Really, they should all be outside. They don't need to war game. So I'll get another coat of this film grey. You know, just war game outside. Yeah, must be hellish. Alright for some, eh? But yeah, it's ridiculous how the prices work out. Absolutely ridiculous. GW should really look into that. They might have good weather, but 8 to 10 of the world's most poisonous animals live there. Yeah. That's it. There's spiders the size of your head and stuff. It's dangerous terrain. Yeah, it's one thing we don't have to worry about over here in the UK. Green Stuff Games is here. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Hope you are well. Been enjoying your progress watching your Necromunda. They are coming along nicely. Everyone's problem, army too expensive to afford. Next month, 5,000 points of said expensive army. How typical. Yep. That is true. Some weight on there, we don't want that. Where's the sour? Thanks, it's going a lot slower than hoped. Yep, exactly how it's been going for me as well for Necromunda. There's just so much detail on them that I found they just took way longer than I thought to paint. I don't want 5,000 points. Okay, so we've still got some areas where the wash doesn't dry, but I can just spam it out. Pretty much dry on the horse now. It's a little bit around his eye. I need to do with the brown again. You don't, but you'll get into it. Yeah, yeah. You might not want. You might not want 5,000 points, but you'll get 5,000 points. One army that's here. Has anyone seen Star Wars yet, or have you already talked about it? No, no one's mentioned it, and I haven't seen it, so no spoilers. No spoilers. If you've seen it, then you're only allowed to say if it was good or bad. I don't actually know when I'm going to see it, but I'll try and fit it in. I also don't want large Beastman army, suddenly 2 Beast Lords, 1 Shaman, 3 Minotaurs, a Doom Ball, 2 Cygor, 20 Ungors, 60 Cores, Olgoid, 10 Zangors, 10 Bestigors, and 3 Skyfires. And breathe. Wow. Sound about right? And I don't want a lot. My other 3 armies are 1,500 to 2,000. These off game says I'm saying nothing. Yeah, I don't know what points my armies are. No idea. Obviously some are larger than others. If you put all my chaos together, probably quite a lot. But yeah, never worked it out. Fucking hate 4chan for spoilers. It's already spoiled the movie for me. Same with the last one. Yeah, I must admit, Han Solo's death was spoiled for me from the last one. Couldn't avoid spoilers on that. So far, not had anything about this one. I've been doing well. No doubt by the time I see it, I've probably been spoiled. Right, we'll start with the red. Vanna says better not even count. Yeah, I ain't got time to count it all up. Especially the way 40k points are done these days. Ugh. I'll be there forever. Got about 2,500 Death Guard and 1,500 of Nurgle Demons. Sweet. So Freeguild, an army that needs numbers, just like Beastmen, a lot of numbers. Yeah, absolutely. Don't have the numbers at the moment. But yeah, they do, especially with like the foot troops. They really benefit from large blobs. Which kind of makes sense, really. Hopefully, we'll keep building the city up. Get plenty of units for them, but build on the ones we've got. Just finding time to do it all. Clean up the game says that's why I goes for a midnight showing. Yeah. The way they do it is insidious. They make a news article picture that says Russia declares war on Ukraine and hand ties in Star Wars. They did it with this movie and ruined it for me. That's so bad. I'm glad I don't frequent now. I'd be pissed. So, what would be a good brown to use? Maybe Scrag? Yes, use Scrag. Death Army is about 2,500. Primaris not even at 1,200. 800 points of arcs. Just one of many good arguments for staying the fuck away from 4chan. Yeah. And of course, Mad Cow gives us plenty of other reasons when he derails this chat talking about God knows what. We've heard plenty of stories about stuff he finds on there. The way they do it is what? It reminded me of Star Trek talk between Quark and Garrick speaking about the Federation and the humans' beer. If you drink enough of it, you begin to like it. That is true. Maybe it's the same thing with watching this show as well. Maybe if you watch it enough, you might start liking it. Always hated that way of thinking when it comes to coffee or alcohol. Drink enough and you'll start to like it. That's like saying eat enough shit and you understand why Germans love it. Yeah. I mean, maybe, like, obviously your taste buds change as you get older, so maybe they sort of just naturally change to be more acquired to them. I don't even know what 4chan is. Count yourself lucky. Yeah, it's not a great part of the internet. You're better off for it, yeah. Come on, root beer is so cloying and bubbly yet so happy. If you don't like beer, you're drinking the wrong kind. That is true. maybe one week I'll bring some beers for to the show. Do an alcoholic version. This comment was pretty much aimed when he said Insidious. He reminded me of that episode. Add some alcohol and piss in a glass and apparently you have American beer. Ooh. Those fighting talk. But as I come from a country that traditionally has better beer, then yeah, you're probably right. But then ironically I'm more into the American and Australian beers than I am into the traditional British ales. Just the idea of drinking anything that's warm and flat. Okay. Game says okay, I've got to go. Well, thanks for joining us. There's only 5 minutes left anyway, so you're not going to miss a great deal at the end. Thanks for joining us though. Thanks for teaching me about 4chan. Yeah, just if you went on there, you probably wouldn't be thanking anyone. Depends on what you find, of course. But again, thanks for joining us. Have a good evening, and we'll see you again soon. Same as All Country, we have a fair share of shitty swill, but we have some really great beers too. I'm quite partial to a Budweiser. I do love my Budweisers. Spend a lot of time on TG when new codexes are released. I don't know what board that is. I dread to think. If you only had Budweiser, then you don't know good American beer. That's pretty much the only American beer we have over here. Off the top of my head, I'm sure there's others, but I like it though. The best part of 4chan is B and D. High five to those who get me. Is B pornographic? Oh, TG is tabletop gaming. That's a good part then. And it makes sense. I take this personally because I work for a brewery. Oh, well, there you go. You're getting the good shit first hand then. Yeah, I mean, a lot of our pubs over here, they have a lot of taps for the traditional British ales, and then there's just a few sort of lagers, basically. So I don't have a great deal of imported stuff. Just sort of major brands, really. What I remembered once, American coffee is a lot more watery than the one I normally drink here. Huh. Please stop yourself and co-workers from pissing in the bottles. Oh, he's having you on there. I'm going for stripes, really bad stripes on there. I'll neat them up. If you got my piss in a bottle, you would love it. Who are you kidding? Penny Voice Sam says sterile and I like the taste. Alrighty. That's what she said. We have time for a quick dry brush. A lazy man's painting way. I don't know if his dry brush is any good actually. So I've got about a minute left. I've made good progress on this miniature actually. There's not a great deal left to be done on it. Which is nice, just a few highlights and the base. And it's pretty much there, so I'm just going to highlight dry brush Ashen Grey on the tail. Looks quite nice. Yeah, it's coming out alright. Sweet. Maybe just catch that top of that rain, like so. Yeah, he's looking alright, that horse. Coming out quite nicely. Just got to highlight with silver, highlight with gold. I've done his brown and his red. It's just hard to see on this cell. We ain't got much light up here. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. And then on this dude, got the little cross symbol on his flag. He's got a nice solid white colour on his flag, which I'm quite happy with. He's got his stripes on his arms. So yeah, not bad for a couple of hours work. So I'm happy with that. So we are going to leave it there. So thank you to everyone who has joined us this evening. I'm glad we got the sound sorted out at the beginning. I won't use that little mic on this show. If that was the problem, I will try it without. I'll do a test some point before the next show to see if we can sort out the other mic for sound. If not, I'll keep to this bad boy over here. Thanks everyone for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. The chat's been really good, as always. It's been good. Really enjoyed the show. So, thank you. Thanks for joining. I will see you all next week. Same time. Yeah, same time next week, and that'll be the last one of the year. So, be sure to tune in for that. That'll be show 30. So, see you all later.